Hello, Robert Donovan here with NorthernCompass.com, and today we're going to go over adding new vehicle recommendations and appointments within RSS Toolbox. To do so, we're going to go back up here to the Vehicles panel. Again, notice we have all the vehicles for the customer available, and we're going to select the one that we're going to use. In this case, the 2003 Mazda Protege. We're going to go ahead and click the plus icon, and then we're presented with a panel that pops up, and if we have the tools selected, we can enter in a new recommendation. Or if we have the calendar selected, we can enter in a new appointment. Let's go ahead and add a new recommendation first. Notice the options that we have available to us. RSS Toolbox has gone into the Mitchell Manager database and pulled all of your categories and made them available for adding a new recommendation. So for here, we're going to say that this customer is going to need to have all their radiator hoses replaced. Let's select cooling belts and hoses. We're going to give a due date to this recommendation. We're going to say next Friday. And then notice that RSS Toolbox has also pulled in all your standard notes that you use in your Mitchell1 software. Let's go ahead and see if we have a good standard note to quickly add this recommendation for this Mazda Protege. We do. We have one for radiators and hoses. That looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and click Save. And notice over here the Recommendations panel has been updated to reflect this new recommendation we've added, and we can verify that in the Details panel here. Let's go back and add a new customer appointment for this Mazda Protege. We're going to click plus, select the calendar appointment, and now we can enter in a new appointment. Notice here that we have access through RSS Toolbox to all the reasons that you've used inside Mitchell1. Again, this is because RSS Toolbox gives you a way to quickly follow up and manage your customers using the Mitchell1 database. So for here, we're going to put this under the reasons belts and hoses. Reasons are searchable through FULCRUM for RSS Toolbox. We're also going to quickly add a start date and time for this appointment. Remember the recommendation was due on the 20th? We've actually contacted the customer in the time between the adding of the recommendation and the setting of this appointment for this demonstration. So we're going to go ahead and just say that the customer has agreed to come in on the 20th. They're going to drop the car off at 10 a.m. Click anywhere to remove the calendar icon. And we're going to go back and set an end date. Now this is a pretty quick job. So we're going to go ahead and let the customer know that we're only going to need their vehicle for 3 hours. Again, click anywhere to remove the calendar. And notice that we've also brought in standard notes into RSS Toolbox. So if your company has set a standard note that you would like to use in setting the appointment notes, they're all available to you here. We're going to add one of our own though. And just let everybody know, technicians and service writers, when they pull up this appointment, that all we're doing is replacing the radiator hoses. And then we're going to click Save. And we're done. Notice this new appointment is available here within the Appointments panel, and when we select it, we have all these details available.